2021 CR 6601, State of Texas versus David Robinson. Can I have parties approach and announce for the record for the state?
Debbie Cruz on behalf of the state, Your Honor.
For the defense.
Sure, Judge. John Kuntz for Mr. Robinson.
And are you David Robinson?
David, can you hear? Yes.
All right, Mr. Robinson, you're going to need to speak when I ask questions. Are you David Robinson?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Did you review a document with your attorney entitled motion to revoke community supervision, and did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Are you the same David Robinson who was placed on community supervision in 2021 CR 6601 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 grams to 200 grams on July 21st, 2021 for a term of 4 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Any objections to Mr. Robinson appearing by video, state?
None from the state, Judge.
Defense?
No, Your Honor. We're very grateful.
All right. And the court will note for the record that Mr. Robinson is appearing by video due to knee surgery. All right, state.
Your Honor, violated condition number 1, on or about the 23rd day of November, 2022 in Bexar County, Texas. Defendant David Robinson did then and there illegally use a controlled Your Honor, I was reading the wrong allegation. May I begin?
Yes.
Okay. Violate condition number 1, on or about 23rd day of November, 2022, Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, David Robinson, committed the offense of possession of firearm in violation of condition number 1.
Mr. Robinson, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you to 4 years in prison and a $1,000 fine? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. The court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there an agreement?
There is, Your Honor. Mr. Robinson will be continued on probation, Your Honor.
All right. After reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We would request that. Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Judge. We would just ask that you follow the plea bargain. We're very grateful that the state made this offer, and my client is happy about it as well.
Mr. Robinson, how old are you?
69.
All right. When are you going to learn that there are certain things that you can't do? Here you are getting your vehicle pulled over, which I see they pulled you over because out of the 3 brake lights on the back of your car, 1 brake light wasn't working. And when I say 1 brake light wasn't working, I mean that each brake light had 3 lights on it, where you have the white light, the red light, and then white. And then on the other side, it's white, red, and white. So they pulled you over because one of those 6 lights wasn't working. And you're driving around with juveniles in your car, and you have a gun in your vehicle that's loaded. That's very dangerous. And you're in your 60s. You should know better. And you should know you're not allowed to have any weapons. You forfeited your right to have a weapon by having a felony. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And then not only that, you're buying a weapon from some guy at a local shop who you said has a drug issue. If you're buying a weapon off of some local guy at a shop and they're selling it to you for what you know is below market value, that pretty much probably means that that gun has not been registered. That gun is stolen. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you want to go to prison?
No, ma'am.
Then you need to start behaving as an adult, following the rules and acting as if you don't want to go to prison, because I will send you to prison, bad knee and all. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And what type of knee surgery did you have?
I had knee surgery back in 2015, and it has a defective part. Stryker has defective part, hip replacement and knee replacement part. So it got infected. It's still infected. They're giving me antibiotics for it. They had the old Stryker part out and put some new parts in.
Okay, because I thought that was the type of knee surgery. You know, I'm going to be honest. Sometimes men have a knee surgery, and then you have a female who have the same knee surgery, and she's walking around the next day. And so, yeah, John knows it's true. So in this case, now I understand why you're not up and walking around.
He's actually in tremendous pain today, Judge. He needs to lie down, and he has like a special apparatus that helps with the blood flow and stuff because he has an infection underneath the kneecap, it sounds like.
Okay. All right. The court will find you guilty, sentence you to 4 years in prison, suspended and probated for 4 years. This will run concurrent with 2021 CR 6001. There's a $600 fine that will be probated. There's to be regular. Oh, you're welcome. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. And Mr. Robinson, once you provide proof of your medical condition to probation, I'll allow him to report by Zoom. And you'll need to get a doctor's letter, Mr. Robinson. If that doctor's letter is telling probation about your knee and the antibiotics, then you'll be allowed to report by Zoom. And probation, while he's reporting by Zoom, I'm going to want field visits at least one time every 3 months.
Judge, would it also be possible for you to lower his supervisory fees? He actually is a caregiver for his minor children. He has a bunch of children, and he takes his kids to school, and right now he's not really able to, but any mercy you can show him with regard to additional fines and fees and things like that would be greatly appreciated.
How old is his children? Are these his biological children, or are these grandchildren?
David, how old are all your youngest children?
The youngest one is just turned 9 on April 10th.
So wait a minute. So how many children do you have?
I have about 16.
I'm sorry, what?
Of them are grown. No, I have about 16. Most of them are grown.
You say 16?
Yeah, I just have 3, 4 that's still in school.
All right. So I'm going to give you a test. You say you have 16 children. What are their ages?
Huh?
What are the ages of your 16 children?
Oh, God. I can tell you the age of our oldest child.
He cannot tell me the age of his oldest child. Well, do an estimate. So how old is your oldest child?
Gina is about, she should be 50 something. My sister, she's about the same age as my youngest sister.
So he's in his 50s?
Yeah.
Gina, his oldest daughter is in her 50s.
Yeah.
All right. So the first child is in their 50s. How old is the second child?
Jermaine is 40, should be about 48 or 49.
All right. And then your third child?
Then David, my third child, I haven't seen him because he lives in, his brother took him away from me some years ago.
But how old is he about approximately?
He should be 3 years younger than Jermaine.
So he's about 45. And then your fourth child?
Okay, and then April should be 40, 44, 45.
All right. Then your fifth child?
Delia should be, let me see, April 44, 45. Delia is a year younger than April. She would be about 43.
All right, number 6.
Denise and Maisha. Well, Maisha is a few months older than Denise. No. Mimi is a few months older than Denise. I have kids that are the same age.
Okay, what are the 6 and 7? What are their ages?
43, 44, 45. Mimi should be 40, 41, 42.
Just a second.
Denise is
41
the
and
same
42.
Same age. Yeah, Denise is the same age as Mimi. And then Maisha,
All right, number 8.
Maisha should be 30, 31 or 30, 31.
All right, and number 9.
Yeah.
Because you gave me Maisha, that's number 8. So who's the 9th child?
No, Chris is number 8.
All right, so then number 9.
Chris is number 8. Chris should be 42. Denise should be about in her 40, 30, 38 or something like that.
All right, so is Denise your 9th child?
Okay, then there's most of these kids are not, I haven't been in their life because I don't know.
All right, so number 10, about how old is the 10th child? Approximately.
Adrian and Lamont, they're in Florida. They should, and it's 28 and 29. It's Adrian and Lamont.
And your 12th child?
Adrian and Lamont.
Yes, Adrian and Lamont, 28, 29. And your 12th child?
Then there's, it should be, I think, which is, that would be Malaya, Mia, Michaela, and Justice.
And what are their ages?
It'd be Malaya just turned 13. Mia is 12. Michaela is 10. Justice is 8.
Justice is 8.
Justin, 8.
And then
Justice.
Okay, Justice is 8. And then the last one?
No, Justice is 9. She just turned 9 on April the 10th.
Okay.
Okay, then my youngest son, I don't know how old he is.
Well, if you had to approximate how old he is, how old is he?
He's still be about 6 or 7.
6 or 7.
Yeah.
So you've been having children since you've been 14 or 13?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
No
Are you
more.
planning on having any more children?
No.
You're done?
Some of my kids are coming back into my life since they've been gone for years out of their life when their mothers told them that I wasn't no good, and I've actually taken care of my kids.
Okay. All right. So you're going to need to provide proof of employment or disability within 30 days. There's to be no employment.
I'm on fixed income, Social Security.
Yeah. All right. I want you to listen to me, Mr. Robinson. You to provide proof of employment or disability within 30 days, and there's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. And probation cause number.
Judge, he was asking,
This-
he didn't hear David, she said no employment as a home healthcare provider or with minor children.
No, I don't have, I have healthcare, which my insurance pays for. I have a healthcare provider.
But you can't get a job in healthcare. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I can't even walk. I can't even get up.
Okay.
All right. So proof of employment or disability within 30 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. He's going to do parenting classes online if possible. And minimum supervisory fees. Probation, regular UAs, probation, is there anything else he needs? This is a problem I can't solve.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
All right, I'm showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. And because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you need to speak to your attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you. Just remain on the screen and probation is going to go over conditions, okay?